What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute post-workout total body stretch. So grab your mat and let's get started. What's up, guys? Welcome to your 20-minute post-workout stretch. I actually just hopped off of your workout from yesterday, and I thought, what a better time to do your post-workout stretch. I know that the things that you did yesterday, they leave you feeling tired, feeling tight, feeling sore. And it's the perfect day, a perfect reason, a perfect way to kind of calm the muscles down, give yourself a little bit more mental time for just you, right? Working out is just as much mental as it is physical. So let's go ahead and have a seat, and I want you to just calm your body down, okay? Post-workout stretch, and I want you to use this post-workout stretch throughout the week as well. 3 more times, okay? So set your goal. I want to do this Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay? Post-workout, you just need a little bit more time. So go ahead and crisscross your legs here. All right, I want you to grab onto your knees. First, just lengthen your spine nice and tall, okay? And I want you to take a big deep breath before we start. And in 2, 1, release your left hand right up overhead and drop that right elbow to the floor. Reach even further, okay? So both glutes are down on the ground. You're feeling that stretch in your obliques, in your triceps, in your hips. Great job. Go ahead and swing it around front, and let's just switch right over to the other side. Okay, drop that elbow down, reach over. Draw your hip down to the floor and draw your pinky finger out as far as you can. The more you push your hip away from your pinky, the more you're gonna feel that stretch. Beautiful, let's switch it over one more time. And now that you know, draw your hip away from your pinky, stretch a little bit deeper here on this side. Okay, push the hip down to the floor like you're trying to push your glute into your mat, and push that pinky as far away from it as you can. Beautiful, one more time, over to the other side. Hip to the floor. Beautiful. Good, now bring both elbows right here in front of your shins if you can, okay? And I want you to fold down forward over top your legs, just letting your back round, okay? I want you just to stretch your back out a little bit. If you can, reach your hands out to the side. And just let everything relax. Let your neck relax, let your forehead rest against the floor. If you can't get your forehead to the floor, maybe let it rest in your hands and just relax for a second. Good, slowly roll back up top. Bring that left arm right over top of your chest. Keep your chest and your head facing forward. I just want you to pull across. Okay, if you let your chest twist, you won't get as good of a stretch in your shoulder. So keep it straight, fight against this pull. Feel the stretch right here in your shoulder. Beautiful, same thing on the other side. Pull it right over across your chest. Keep the chest forward. Great job. Maybe you even feel this right behind your shoulder blade too. Perfectly fine. Good, take it across your chest one more time. And now I want you to take your thumb on your cross body arm and tilt it down to the floor. Great job. One more time with the other arm. Again, thumb faces the floor. Big deep breath. Great job. Let's go ahead and put your hands flat on the floor and flip over to a tabletop position. Okay, I want you to take your left leg, extend it out back behind you, and cross it over your right leg. Okay, so your legs are crisscrossed. All right, now let's lean over to the right. Good. Now push your hips back a little bit. Find that spot where you can feel that really good stretch in your hip. Okay? Maybe you lean a little bit away from that hip. Whatever it is, we'll all feel it in different spots. Good. All right. Switch legs. Extend your right leg back. Take it over top of your left. And then stretch it back. Good. Now uncross your knees and just put them right back under your hips. And I just want you to go backwards semicircles. So taking it from way far over to the left, back over to the right, back over to the left. There you go. And each time, push it back. And then push it a little further to the side. Great job. Last one. And then come back up front, drop those hips down. Pull your shoulder blades back. And as you push into the floor, draw them down. There you go. Feet are just straight back from your hips. Perfect. Take your chin and just look right over top of your left shoulder. And go ahead and switch. Take your chin looked over your left shoulder. Good. Come back in the center. Push up into the mat so your spine is nice and tall, and then let your head hang just a little bit. Great job. Pull the abs in. You're back in tabletop position. And take that left foot up front, right outside your left hand. And we're gonna release the left hand up and over and then reach back, tucking it right behind your back. Okay, so it's down by your hip on the floor. All right, this gives us a nice open chest and lets our hip drop even more than it normally would. Okay, my foot out back is just nice and flat and relaxed. Great job. If you're not ready for this, just take it right here. Okay, either way, we're pushing our hips to the floor. Good. Bring that arm back up and across. Good. Place it back on the floor. There you go. We're going to go one more. So reach up, 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 up. Reach it back if you can. Tuck it right behind your back. Keep that chest open. Drop your hips down, maybe a little further this time, right? Good. Bring that arm back up and over, slowly rotating your chest back facing forward. Tuck that back toe and push into the floor. So you're on your back toes, your front foot is nice and flat. And I want you to lengthen your spine from your tailbone out to your ponytail if you have one, or out to the tip of your head. Okay, think about elongating, like someone's taking the top of your head and just pulling it away from your tailbone. Nice and long. Good, drop that back knee down one more time. And let's push back up again. Okay, this time I want you to float back into your back heel and pull your front toe up. So you're getting a calf stretch in the back foot, and your hamstring is still being stretched in your front leg. You're doing great. Perfect. Take your back foot, or take both feet back to the back. Okay, now I want you to step your opposite foot forward. All right, and we're gonna rotate open towards the front here. Okay, just wiggle your hips side to side, kind of pushing this inner thigh down to the floor. So if I open up here, you're pushing inner thighs down, down, okay? Just alternate through that. You can place your hands down to support you. But a lot of times when we think of the hips, we just think of the outside, when in reality, there are muscles coming from all angles that hip complex, okay? All right, now let's walk it over to the other side of our mat, okay? And I want you to drop that back knee down. All right, so we're gonna switch legs from what we just did. Okay, so for me, I'll go this way here for you guys. Okay, dropping down here. Hip is nice and low, and again, we're gonna open up this arm. Open, 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 tuck it right behind your back if you can, so your chest is nice and tall. Job. Nice open chest, and just focus on the hip here. Focus on letting it sink down. Maybe you rolled up onto the side part of your front foot. That's okay. It's okay if your knee floats away from your body a little bit. Good. Bring it up, back around slowly and controlled. Place it down on the floor. Big deep breath and relax a little bit more into your hips, and let's take it up one more time. Same side arm as your front leg, opens, 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 and we take it back if you can. If not, take it right here, and I want you to push your chest to where it's open. And you'll find, like I just kind of scooted a little bit, you'll find that one side is definitely tighter than the other in terms of your hips, and that's perfectly normal, and that's okay. All right, we just have to work on that. Great job. Take that hand slowly, back up top, back to the front, and back down. Let's center everything facing forward, okay? And go ahead and push here into the floor. Front foot stays flat, you're on your back foot toes, and you're flattening out your spine. Okay, remember, someone takes the top of your head, pulls it away from your tailbone. Really push this hamstring down. I really want you to stretch that. Good, go ahead and bend your front knee back down to the floor with your back knee. Good job, let's take it up one more time. Now, this time I want you to drop the back heel, pull your front toes up. Good, calf stretch in the back leg, still stretching the hamstring in the front leg. Great job. All right, let's take it back. Both feet are back, and we're gonna open up again nice and wide. Okay, and I want you to roll up slowly here in the middle. You're doing great. Feeling all right? All right, so I'm gonna actually face this way. You guys can stay right there. Wide feet. I want you to place your hands right behind your back. Push forward. So my wrist is right on my tailbone. I'm slowly, gently pressing forward. Keep your head facing forward just where your hips are looking. Okay, come back up top. Good job. Release it slowly and let your arms hang down to the floor. Grab onto your elbows. Just give it a little wiggle if you can. Good. Stop back in the center here. Let your spine totally relax. Head hangs right between your biceps. There you go. Bend your knees just a little bit, and let's roll back up, right back into that stretch, pushing forward. Good, look forward right where your belly button is facing. And pull your abs in, come back up straight and release it down, down, down to the floor. With your arms coming down last, grab onto your elbows and just sway a little bit. Good, stop here in the middle. Grab your elbows and just relax your ears right between your biceps. And feel your spine just relaxing. There you go, great job. Good, place your hands right on the mat. I want you to take your right leg behind your left. Keep that leg straight. Bend your front leg a little bit. Good. And now let's bend both legs. Come halfway up here, okay? So your back is flat. Legs are bent just a little. And we're feeling that stretch here in your back hip. Good. Place your hands down. Go ahead and switch. All right. Left leg is behind. And now let's go ahead and bend both legs. Flatten out here. Good. I want you to feel this stretch right here on this back hip. There you go. You're doing great. Good. Hands down. Let's go one more time each. I want you to lean away from your front leg. Okay, so back leg is nice and straight, front leg is bent, so my left leg is out front. I'm leaning over towards the right foot. And all this does is just pushes my hip a little bit further to the side. There you go. All right, bring it back into the middle. Switch legs. And we're leaning over to the front foot side. Good job. Perfect. Slowly roll it up to the top. All right, feeling good? All right, let's take your arms up overhead. Clasp your hands together and let's reach over. Good, you should feel this in your shoulder. Good, back up to the top. Now, we reached over to the right. I want you to take that left foot, tuck it behind the left, or the right, and we're reaching again. Okay, if you need a little support, feel free to put your hand here on your hip, but we're pushing back out away from the direction that we're reaching. Front leg is bent, that's okay. Good, both hands back up top. We're gonna step and switch. Step over, switch. Okay, pull that front leg back in right beside pinky toes touch, and reach over. Put your hand here if you need to. Let that back hip reach, yep. This side's tighter for me. Whew, anyone else? There we go, good. Let's hit one more time on each side, okay? Tuck the other toe, step and reach. There you go, loosened up a little bit since the first round, right? Good, good, good. A little bit further for 3, 2, 1. Come back up to the center, take the back leg, step it out, and we're tucking the other leg back behind, okay? Here we go, up and over. There we go. Find a spot where you can really fixate on holding your gaze there to balance. Good. Come back up in the center, step out, and then step out a little bit wider. I want you to place your hands right on your inner thighs, and we're gonna glide down where your hands go in front of your knees. Okay, and if you can, sit right there. If you don't feel like you can touch the floor, just come right here to where your hands are on your knees, and all we're gonna do is open, okay? So if you can, push your knees against your elbows so that they are opening your hips up. If you're not ready for that, maybe you take forearms and push, or maybe you take hands and push. Okay, wherever you're at today, let's just open those hips up. Good. There you go, relax for just a second. Give me a couple hip circles and we're gonna do this one more time. Okay, hands go right inside your knees. Stop here if you need to. Go a little lower. Stop here if you need to. Go to the floor if you can. Open nice and wide for 15 more seconds. This time I want you to let your head hang. There you go. Great job. All right, let's go ahead and straighten your legs up. One vertebrae at a time. I want you to bring your spine up till you're straight standing. Your head coming up last. And guys, amazing job. I hope you feel 10 times better now that this stretch is over. Keep using it. If you're someone who likes to switch positions a lot, this stretch is really great for you, but it's great for any day. I need you to be mobile. I need you to keep moving. Those areas that are tight are not gonna get better unless you do things like this to help them, okay? I think we've got almost 200 stretches here on the channel, so please use them. I've challenged the Sydney squad to do 10 minutes of stretching every day from October until the end of the month or end of the year, but in reality, I want that to be an always thing. I want this to be something you always do because you care about your body, you care about staying mobile, you care about staying injury-free, and you care about feeling great. So if you feel any type of better, I want you to comment below and say, I finished, I feel good. And before you head out, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel and share this stretch with all your friends on social media so we can all just feel better in our own bodies. I'm proud of you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.